visit of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is very significant, and I can also tell you for sure that the outcomes will be very concrete and will take our relations to new heights. India is among the top trading partners of Kuwait. For us, Kuwait is the sixth largest import source of crude oil. For Kuwait, food products from India are required to meet their food security. Today, we are the largest expatriate community in Kuwait of over 1 million. We have grown fivefold since 1990s. Kuwaiti friends say that Indians are the community of first choice. I think I can't say much more than that.
Prime Minister Modi is about to visit Kuwait. What is the significance of this visit, if you can elaborate?
The visit of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is very significant, particularly in the context of three important facts. Firstly, that this visit is taking place to Kuwait after a long gap of 43 years. Secondly, this is the only country in the Gulf region that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji had not visited so far. And thirdly, that between the two sides also, if you see, this is the first high-level visit in the last 1 decade. I think the last Prime Minister of Kuwait had visited India in 2013. So this makes the visit very special. I think it will be high in symbolism, and I can also tell you for sure that the outcomes will be very concrete and will take our relations to new heights.
Regarding the itinerary and the schedule of Prime Minister Modi, if you can tell us what's going to be his schedule?
What I can tell you at this stage, because things will unfurl as we go through the visit, he will be obviously meeting the leadership of Kuwait, and he will be interacting with the large and vibrant Indian community in Kuwait. So I think the visit will encompass various elements of these two facets of our relationship.
Excellency, you are the ambassador, Indian ambassador to Kuwait. How do you look at the relationship between the two countries, and what's your future take, the factors which both countries can collaborate together?
The two countries have many significant, I would say, important factors which are necessary for making the relationship important. Firstly, if you see, we are the largest expatriate community in Kuwait. This also means that a large amount of remittances are sent back home. In fact, the last year figure says $6.3 billion of remittances back home. Secondly, India is among the top trading partners of Kuwait. For us, Kuwait is the sixth largest import source of crude oil. For Kuwait, food products from India are required to meet their food security. You are seeing increase in bilateral trade in terms of our exports. The first time we touched $2 billion last year, and within that you see a lot of make in India products. We are seeing some investments from Kuwaiti companies in India, including from the Sovereign Wealth Fund Kuwait Investment Authority. Similarly, back here, a lot of Indian companies are now active in execution of large-scale infrastructure projects in Kuwait, and that is in line with the vision of Kuwait Vision 2035. So I think there are a lot of synergies between our two sides. Politically, also, there is a very good level of understanding. There has been very active exchange of visits in the last 6 months. External Affairs Minister had come in August. Their Foreign Minister visited in December, just earlier this month. And Prime Minister Modi met His Highness the Crown Prince in New York in September.
Regarding the trade relationship, which is quite important, any trade target you have in mind, the factors and the areas which both countries should collaborate in future as well, according to you, sir?
Definitely, there has been a lot of focus on diversifying the non-oil trade basket. So from our side, we are pushing on a lot of pharma access, more pharmaceutical products from India to Kuwait. The IT and IT-enabled services, if you see, a lot of banking and other companies are using Indian IT expertise. We are also looking at fintech. There is a talk going on regarding the unified payment interface. The two agencies of Kuwait, KNet and NPCI are in active collaboration. In fact, they signed an MOU also in 2022, and they're working on cross-border remittances agreement. So I think there is a lot of scope for traditional areas as well as new and critical areas.
This brings me to the last question. Diaspora plays a very important role in context of India. And Kuwait has a huge diaspora presence. How do you look at that in the relationship between the two countries, and also the cultural connect, if you can touch briefly upon that?
Diaspora is a very, very vital link, I would say, between our two countries. And earlier it were the Kuwaitis who were traveling to India in the 19th and early 20th century. But from early 1930s, 40s, where the Indians have started coming here, they were in the oil and gas sector, and thereafter they have rapidly involved in all sectors of Kuwait economy. So today we are the largest expatriate community in Kuwait of over 1 million. We have grown fivefold since 1990s. We are 21% of the Kuwait's total population, 30% of the workforce, largest in the private sector, largest in the domestic sector, and practically in all spheres, whether you take doctors, engineers, chartered accountants, the CEOs of companies, to housemaids, to drivers, so if you, nurses, paramedics, I think you take any sector of the Kuwait economy, you will find Indians. And Kuwaiti friends say that Indians are the community of first choice. I think I can't say much more than that on the community front.